Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Hype, as we have got 3 major matchups heading towards our big 3-day event Massacre on May the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. But we've got one more hype to go here tonight. Shane McMahon, Jimmy Korderas for a spot on the CIW Council. Why did we allow this to happen? I am the Sentinel, accompanied by...
And I am also JOSHAGEDDON, and I'm also wondering what exactly I'm looking at. All right, why do I have to see... Shane, I'm never going to get over having to put up with Shane McMahon still in wrestling to this day.
Well, Shane, who signed a full-time contract with CIW, as we learned in the Battalion Brawl back in January, with the fresh crop of talent, Shane signing a full-time contract, but Shane apparently does not read contracts in between quad surgeries, because it turns out that it had nothing to do with leadership, but Shane's been barging into council meetings saying, I'm ready to work, and we're like, Shane, you're not a part of the leadership group, and he just does not get that. He cannot fathom that he is just a talent, so he has strong-armed Jimmy Korderas, who is the nicest guy on the council, to go, fine, I'll fight you for it. But you know as well as I do, JOSHAGEDDON, that Jimmy Korderas is not a pushover when it comes to wrestling, despite his figure.
No, not at all. But also, what you were describing is the most McMahon thing I've ever... It's like they're all, like, hardwired to not listen to anybody. Once they get an idea in their head, you can't change their minds. It doesn't matter what you do. How much proof you show them, that you just can't.
Well, and a lot of time when Shane busted into the office, he was half blown up from going up the 4 flights of stairs. We're not on the ground level. We got a 4th flight. And then he was just dancing around the room for half a minute, and then was so tired, we couldn't even understand what he was saying half the time. So I'm not even sure Jimmy Korderas understands that his counselor of officiating is on the line here. I'm not sure Shane described it adequately enough. But we have signed it into this matchup. So hopefully Shane will lose this match. I am incredibly biased. And as the ambassador of external affairs, who you got, JOSHAGEDDON?
I'm also going with Jimmy Korderas. I've never been a fan of Shane McMahon, so there's that. I'm also biased. This is a very biased commentary.
Yeah, well, because we know what Shane in a leadership position is like, and we don't want that. You know, I was worried about Pegasus. He's turned out actually all right. But Shane, it would not be that way. It would not be that way at all.
Not at all.
And so far, there's just kind of measuring each other as referee. Let me take a look here. I believe this is referee Will Sasso here tonight. Thank you, Will, for being here for the Go Home episode. We've got 2 monstrous matchups later on tonight. They got the tag team champions in action, the Angry Luigis and Agent 47 against the new Boo Cruu, Wario, Shiva, and Riddick, as well as Jack 7 facing Bruce Lee. But we have not seen Bruce Lee since the Restoration, where he was allegedly converted. What kind of Bruce Lee will we see here tonight? Nobody knows. And a low blow from Shane McMahon, message sent.
Yeah, and delivered. And I still don't know how to feel about this matchup. I've already had enough Shane McMahon, enough for the last several
he's not
lifetimes.
going away anytime soon. You know that Mike is the one who was assigned Shane. You know, because Shane wasn't doing anything in the wrestling business, so CIW is the land of opportunity.
Yes, indeed it is.
But quite literally.
Sometimes to our detriment.
Well, but sometimes to our advantage. So it's hard to say. But we give opportunities to as many people who don't get those kind of opportunities. And another low blow from Shane, taking out the genital regions of and. I noticed there's not as much cheer about low blows as you typically are, JOSHAGEDDON, because of who's giving them.
Yeah, but I was a little concerned for Will Sasso right there. He was kind of getting in the middle of things, and if he does,
stunner, 3 count stunner, that could be it.
Interrupting the plug that I didn't even get to start,
just like that. And Jimmy Korderas,
if you like, I'm subscribing, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And
quickly.
And we'll get to that in a little bit. Punch to the dick.
Okay, now I approve of the
Now it's okay. Now it's okay. Punch, giving Shane.
So nice, he did it twice.
Giving Shane every shot that he has been given up to this point. Oh, no! Now the tally's back up.
Now I suddenly do not approve again.
The score is 3-2, Shane, when it comes to low goals. As it is hockey playoff season now, but in any event. as these two men fighting for a spot on the CIW Council. Why is something so important this opening the show? And now, oh, wait a minute, airplane spin from Jimmy Korderas, disorienting Shane, the 60-year-old shadow boxer.
Allegedly.
As referee, well, oh, and what a shoulder tackle from Shane.
That was a nice shoulder block, I won't lie.
Well, both of those gentlemen definitely were knocked a little loopy by that airplane spin, and somehow Shane was able to get the advantage first, as he wants to be in charge. Shane wants to be in charge more than Dr. Robotnik. And that means quite a lot. It
doesn't matter what it is. Like, he goes up to a little child's lemonade stand. He's like, I want to be in charge here.
I'm in charge.
I like what you got going on, but...
Yes. Here comes the Shane. Quads and all. And
there's a quad selling lemonade.
And Shane is very happy that Snoop Dogg is not one of the rappers that is signed to CIW at this particular time.
Yes.
As the wound's still fresh from that one, but in any case.
He has PTSD from
Shane now bringing Jimmy Korderas into the corner, as this is already an unhinged start to the go-home episode of Saturday Night Hype. But, folks, we have one more episode of Battle City next week, and then the drummer's call after that, and then our 3-day show. What an STF from Jimmy Korderas.
STF locked in by Korderas.
And that is cinched in to Shane McMahon. I have never... That was a better technique STF than I've ever seen John Cena use.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Korderas has credentials. He beat Kratos and Stone Cold Steve Austin in a triple threat last August.
That is true. He's also, the top draw in CIW.
Yeah, he is responsible for one of the biggest matches in CIW history. There's no disputing that. As Jimmy Korderas is going to be quite valuable over the next several weeks, I'm sure, for keeping officiating on the level for our major event. Tried to give Shane the punches that Shane gave Jimmy, but was not able to land a single one.
Yeah, just immediately got shoved off.
And this has been much more of a brawl than I anticipated, Josh. Again, stunner! Another stunner!
Pin him, Jimmy!
And that has got to be the end of Shane McMahon's night. As Jimmy Korderas dragging him into the corner. The cover here could do it. It's got to do it. 1, 2, and 3. Wow!
What?
Shane McMahon found a way to kick out of 2 3-count stunners.
Son of a bitch.
And I'm not sure. He must have been working on his cardio instead of his UFC fighting, because to kick out, I'm impressed that Shane had the wherewithal to kick out of that stunner.
I hate to give the man credit, but that is some serious
what a kitchen sink.
And also some serious damage to the internal organs.
Yeah.
Right
and a neckbreaker response from Shane McMahon. He wants to be in charge. He wants to lead this company. Jimmy, no, do not let this happen.
No, please. I don't care how many stunners he kicks out of. Please don't let this happen.
Now Shane throwing Jimmy into the far corner as Jimmy Korderas. Shane McMahon, he's still putting his dukes up. To his credit, he's still fighting through this as much as he can. But Jimmy Korderas now taking a moment to reconfigure his strategy here, and a shoulder block again from Shane.
Yeah, took a little bit too much time to try to formulate a strategy.
I think Shane might have been trying to go for a cover there as Jimmy's starting to hold his ribs.
Yeah.
And now Jimmy throwing Shane into the corner.
And almost into Will Sasso. Watch out, Will.
Yeah, Sasso's got to be, you got to keep his wits about him. And Jimmy has left the ring again. Shane now following. And I'm getting word that there must be something going on in the back. I'm getting word that we've got a camera feed there. I hope we can get to it. Can somebody get us to the camera? There's something's going on in the parking lot, I think. Can we get somebody go to camera 24? Somebody hit camera 24, and oh God, there it is!
What the hell?
As camera 24 in the parking lot showing, and we've got a picture-in-picture here as Shane McMahon and Jimmy continues in the corner. Para from the Paradox Brothers, the #1 contenders for the tag titles, are attacking Luigi, who's in the match coming up later, the 6-man tag against the New Boo Cruu. But Para getting his licks in before the tag title matchup.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's not even scheduled to compete here tonight. Why is he even here? And just slamming the ribs, slamming Luigi's ribs into that trash compactor.
And his face into whatever that is.
Meanwhile, garbage presumably. Meanwhile, Shane and Jimmy Korderas, Shane hits a big bulldog on the Jimmy in the corner of your screen, folks, trying to keep you abreast with the match happening ongoing, and a third time into the sanitation truck.
Stops rubbing his face into that. That's disgusting.
Somebody get him out of here. We paid Rasad, opened up the budget to get him out of here, and now he's leaving, and now security's converging on the scene. And I'm not sure whether Luigi will be able to compete in the matchup coming up next. But back up to the task at hand. We'll give you an update on his condition as soon as we have it, folks. As
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all either, and we do thank Rasad for opening up the budget ever so slightly, which has pissed Abizzle off beyond belief. But to have JOSHAGEDDON
he's not been a very happy Bizzle for the past couple of days.
and he and Katz have really not gotten along lately, and now just grinding the face of Shane McMahon. But thank you to Rasad for allowing JOSHAGEDDON on commentary here for this go-home episode of Hype, in addition to all of the accommodations as far as that picture-in-picture is concerned. All of that is brand new for CIW, save for what Battle City has done. But that does come with a price, as our no table spot mandate is still in effect. And we had Abizzle resend the email after what happened 2 weeks ago. And what a clothesline from Jimmy Korderas. So hopefully everybody got the email this time.
That clothesline.
And a stomp to the gut. And I can only hope that email was sent out, because there's very sensitive equipment under this table. Elbow drop to Shane.
Oh, what an elbow. Pin him, Jimmy.
Yeah, and Shane is lying prone, and that might do it. One elbow drop. 1, 2, 3, and Shane just ran out of gas.
Yes.
As Jimmy Korderas preserves his spot as the Council of Officiating.
Why do I get the feeling that Shane's still not going to get the memo?
Well, because it takes a long time for a McMahon to understand a message.
Yeah,
but Jimmy Korderas is still on the council, getting the job done. It was really the 2-3 count stunners. There was still long ongoing effects from that going on with Shane McMahon during the end of that match. But what a win for Jimmy Korderas here tonight. Happy to see our management not be changed any further. Dear God, there's been too much overhaul.
Yeah.
But all for the better, as Jimmy Korderas, your victor here to kick off Saturday Night Hype. And now, this match has got a lot more question marks than it had just a few moments ago, JOSHAGEDDON. In the wake of Para.
Is Luigi even going to be able to compete in this?
As I have not heard any word. Usually we get told that they're taken off to a hospital or going to get looked at. I have not heard anything in my headset yet. But at least Waluigi and Agent 47 are here to compete. But a 2-on-3 situation against the new Boo Cruu is not optimal, to say the least.
No, not at all, especially considering how much damage they've been doing as of late.
Yeah, we've seen that the new Boo Cruu has been making their presence felt everywhere. They dominated the first episode of Saturday Night Hype. Majin King is the #1 contender to Ken Masters Exceeds Championship at Massacre, and of course Majin Buu the champion.
Yeah, they're gaining power quickly.
And I don't like it. I don't like it all. I didn't like the way that they went about getting that power. I don't like the way that they're trying to seize more power. It's just, it's all left a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm sure everybody's mouths. But here comes Waluigi, regrettably by himself, which makes me less than optimistic about Luigi's chances of coming into this match. So I think we might as well just call it a handicap match while we have it. Can Waluigi and Agent 47 beat the new Boo Cruu here tonight and shock the world at a disadvantage?
That is a very odd pairing, Waluigi and Agent 47.
Yeah, known sworn enemies of the past. Back in 2014, the Shades of Black and the Team Mischief had a lot of goings on with each other, and then back in 2023 and 2024 when they reunited, they had another set of feud going on. They actually reunited, did Team Mischief, Wario and Waluigi, and that was before Wario got converted by Majin Buu into Majin Wario. Here comes Agent 47, as these two, they're not necessarily friends, but they have a common enemy, as we have confirmed that Riddick versus Majin Riddick versus Agent 47 will take place at Massacre, as we have that known. And
that's going to be interesting.
Well, and considering that Agent 47 was cost a shot at an Exceeds Championship Battle Royal #1 contendership match because Majin Riddick attacked Agent 47 in the back in the middle of a match that was taking place that we were on break for. And so, and that was done because Majin Buu sent Majin Riddick to sever all the old ties. But that's not going to stop Agent 47 from trying to make some momentum and stopping this new Buu crew before it really gets going.
Yeah, you gotta love being in a group with Majin Buu where he's constantly demanding loyalty tests.
Yeah, well, and isn't that so in line from Majin Buu?
Yeah, honestly,
that's so standard. As here comes the new Buu crew. As if this looks rather similar to a lot of other trios that have come in, that's because to break the fourth wall, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 has dick for trios entrances.
Yeah.
So, and it's either that or one of them does Melina's leg split, so you get what you get. So,
Wario doing the Melina leg split is probably a fetish somewhere.
No, I want to sleep tonight. Thank you very much. as instead, these three have come into this, and it really has been more indicative that all three of these guys have lost the color in their lives because they're now just servants to the CIW heavyweight champion Majin Buu. And these three men, I don't even know if they're conscious as to what they're actually doing in this matchup, and that concerns me because having no souls with guys this strong, who when they had souls, two of them were CIW champions and one of them was a two-time tag team champion, that makes them just even more dangerous.
Yeah, because now they don't care.
Yeah, and that's even more foreboding when you think about it. I mean, just the title credentials of these three alone, and wait a second. Wait a minute. No way! That's Luigi. He's here! Luigi is back!
He's here, but
he got taped up. I mean, he's not in his original over. He's still going to try and make this matchup, but considering most people assaulted in the back don't make it to the ring, you got to give credit to the heart of Luigi not missing this matchup. But what condition is he possibly in, JOSHAGEDDON?
Yeah, he's got a lot of heart, but I'm questioning his brains right now because I don't think this is smart.
Well, and it may not be with a tag team championship match just a couple of weeks away. But Luigi, he hardly ever says no in any of these situations, and he's not going to miss this six-man tag, but it's more like 2.5 men against the new Buu crew. Do you think even with the disadvantage, they'll be able to take advantage and shock the NBC tonight, who are the heavy betting favorites, according to various betting sites that I cannot mention?
Okay, that remains to be seen, but Waluigi just got laid out with a huge sidewalk slam. Sean, who you got winning this match?
Well, I know what I want to make sure Will Sasso gets out of the way of the right hand, and he didn't a second time. Come on, Will. Will, as I know he's yelling at Waluigi, but he's got to be careful. You got to have your wits about you. I want to say that the Angry Luigis, who have been a terrific tag team champion pair since they won the belt and beat the Unforgettable for it just several months ago, back at the end of December of last year. And now a big body slam from Waluigi, who is the only...
he's a lot stronger than he looks.
Well, and he is maybe the best tag team wrestler of anybody in this matchup, having won 3 tag team championships with 3 separate partners.
Yeah, that is true, and now they're just working over androids
are your show. This is an agent.
Yes, that is true, but he did just get slammed face first into the mat.
Yeah, he sure did. As that was an impressive move from Riddick, who wasn't even the legal man, but came in to make a statement anyway. As Shiva now
Shiva's in.
The former CIW champion.
He just did a senton right on 47's head.
Yeah, right into the skull and a knife edge chop. As down goes 47, but Agent 47, he is determined to get his career back on track if he has opportunities, which he kept getting taken away from him by the new Buu crew. As Agent 47 has never won championship gold in CIW, despite being one of the earliest members therein.
Yeah, but did you notice, like, for a second there, like, it seems to me that Waluigi and 47 are a tad apprehensive about tagging in Luigi.
Well, and I don't blame him. And now that half Boston Crab. And look where the knee positioning on the neck of Waluigi. Look at the torque. And now he's on the ropes.
Still not letting go.
And he didn't let go. Come on. As the referee has until 5 before the disqualification, as Shiva was holding that an absurdly long time after he should have.
Yeah, and things broke down for a hot minute there.
Yeah, absolutely. As now referee Will Sasso trying to restore some order here. Still to come, our main event, Jack 7 versus Bruce Lee. What Bruce Lee? We're not sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
But
a lot of things have been changing with Bruce Lee as of late.
That's for sure. And a tag into Wario, and now this again as Majin, Wario, and Waluigi. We saw that in the main event of our opening episode of Saturday Night Hype after the fallout this year, as Wario ended up becoming victorious, albeit with a little shenanigans here and there.
It's so weird to see these two going after each other, considering everything they've been through.
I know, and that they mended fences, and like they came so far after feuding for so long, but I maintain that's not really Wario. I don't think Wario proper would be doing this to Waluigi at this point. And a German suplex from Waluigi.
Maybe if you German him hard enough.
Yeah, German the Majin right out of him. But it wasn't enough to get him out of the ring, as Shiva now back in. But
again, opting not to tag in Luigi's very interesting. Well, and honestly, I think it's kind of smart because clearly Luigi's hurt.
Yeah, well, and I give him credit, and he keeps trying. He keeps reaching in, going, come on, guys. But I don't blame Waluigi or Agent 47 at all. I mean, this is a match where, you know, you've got to maintain your health, knowing the matches that you're heading into, especially with how dangerous the New Boo Cruu are. You know, you don't want to lose Waluigi for that tag title match or have to forfeit the belts because you got too confident too quickly. Yeah, that is true. You got to be very careful about things like that. And now 47 just teeing off on Shiva. Some big right hands and a big left hands and a right hand. And he did a better shimmy than Shane McMahon. Well, and we saw plenty of Shane McMahon earlier tonight. Folks, if you're just joining us, Jimmy Korderas, what a rotating sidewalk slam. And a cover there from Agent 47. Into a cover. 1, 2, and only 2 as Riddick broke it up. Yeah, but that was still that. Oh, we've got a schmoz in the middle of the ring. Yeah, this is going to be hard to avoid with this many people in the ring. As Luigi just trying to get after anybody. Somebody fight me. Will Sasso's trying to get some semblance of order. Yeah. And it's not working. It's not working at all. And now Luigi targeting Shiva, trying to rain down some right hands. I want in this match, I'm fighting somebody. Oh, what an elbow to Riddick. What an elbow. And now, was aiming for an elbow, I think, to Wario, and now leaving the ring, and that is not going to be a good place to be. As now Shiva, I think he got all 10 of those punches. Brawling. Yeah, dear God. It is hard to keep track of, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Riddick and Agent 47 rehashing a little bit more of the personal issue that's going on with those two, but an inverted DDT from Wario puts an end to that. And Waluigi sending a little message to Shiva in the ring, but a poke to the eyes of Luigi. And Majin Shiva. And Shiva's the one I'm the most surprised at, because that is the god. How did Majin Buu convert a god? And a back suplex, that's kind of, I thought that was beyond Majin Buu's power capability, in my honest opinion. Yeah. You know, I mean, Bobbity once took control of the king of the demons in Deborah, so I'm surprised, but not that surprised. Yeah, I suppose you're right. It's not that unprecedented, is it? Oh, what a drop kick to 47. Charging in. We finally had some semblance of order again in this matchup. Yeah, as referee Will Sasso probably doing the right thing and just letting it recongeal on its own. Yeah, letting these guys figure it out. Yeah, and now a kick to the knee, and now tag out to Waluigi. Yeah, and again, Luigi's still on the apron, which again I can't blame them. And now, now look at the pairs of punches. Strikes from all angles to Shiva. Just getting bopped back and forth like he's on a ping pong table. Yeah, just getting sandwiched by knuckle sandwiches. Punch to the dick. And it's all about sending a message, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and the message sent. I mean, we don't need more dominating factions in CIW. Haven't we had enough? What an insecurity. Oh, that was nice. Gotta give him credit. Well, Shiva has always been an incredible athlete prior to the Majin conversion. You know, that's why he showed up, and within 4 months of arriving, was CIW champion. And what a power bomb! Oh, what a power bomb! Oh, the power of Wario, ladies and gentlemen. Showed here, and another rotating power bomb. Got a 360 at least on that. Man, you can tell how much that concerned Agent 47 and Luigi. They're in the ring now. Yeah, you can tell, and a gutbuster there. As Waluigi is certainly in a bad way here from that power bomb. He has not moved
And again,
Luigi,
okay, Luigi, I don't know how smart this is.
Luigi with an airplane spin, but I mean, that's probably the least offensive thing you can do for your ribs, I suppose.
But lifting him in the first place probably isn't all that smart.
Fair point. I mean, I don't know what his breathing capabilities are, or where specifically, you know, was that lower back that got sandwiched. You know, so it's just a tough spot to be in if you're Luigi, because you know he wants to fight.
But man, some devastating knees right to the midsection of Waluigi in the corner by his former ally.
Yeah, and in comes Shiva again, as it has been all Wario and Shiva for the past several minutes, as it has been all New Boo Cruu for the past several minutes.
Yeah, man, they're so chaotic and hard to deal with. I mean, like you said, they were dangerous enough without, you know, being Majin.
Yeah, imagine having that many world caliber talent all to do your bidding.
Yeah, and not only that, but being a Majin, it already like boosts your stats, like it makes you way more aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, and a nice, I think both guys missed what they were aiming for, which was the same thing.
Yeah.
Which was a
Again, they know each other very well, even though Wario is Majin now.
And hatless. And oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Goldman Sachs!
Oh, the Majin Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs onto Wario, or onto Waluigi rather, by Wario. And now it's Shiva, who's now not looking great himself, and one wherewithal from Agent 47 to throw him into the opposite corner from where that tag was being reached for.
Yeah, and to prevent him from trying to go for a cover to capitalize on the Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, it was, and you got to give Agent 47 credit. He may not be friends with the Angry Luigis, but they're doing their best to work as a unit, tag into Agent 47.
But again, that time Luigi wasn't even on the apron. He was attacking Shiva. Oh my God, Shiva just got Shiva to the outside.
Now he's been the victim. Well, not a victim, but he's been under assault by both Agent 47 and Luigi, as Agent 47 keeps trying to attack Riddick. And I feel like that vitriol is going to start to hurt the team if you can't keep it contained.
Yeah, you got to focus on the legal man, and again, this is devolving.
And it's a 3-on-1 now, as the Angry Luigis are trying to recompose themselves. As oh my
what a
God!
Clothesline. Dear God,
that was devastating. But Agent 47 needs to get out of town. Bulldog.
Oh man, dude, you are in the wrong.
Yeah,
neck of the
he is in
right
Boo
now,
Town. Yeah, as it is not looking good at all. 47 counters Riddick, but what is his head? It's got to be hurting like crazy. Referees count up to 6 and finally able to get back in.
But he was out. He was on enemy territory for a while.
Very long time. A very long time. And is that going to make the difference? Big drop kick into the corner again from Shiva. And now just the right hands of Riddick.
Riddick just trying to rearrange his facial features right there.
And a punch to the dick.
Oh, it's all about sending a message, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and the
message. You don't want to get a message from a Majin.
Yeah, and these Majin messages are malicious. That is no doubt. Yeah. As the alliteration is abundant.
I was about to say, I love me some alliteration.
Yeah, you know, we've been doing that a lot lately. We did that on Battle City, too. So it's rhyme time here in CIW because we're so excited. We're so excited for Massacre in 3 weeks' time that we can't help but proclaim it to everyone.
Indeed.
And now what is going on here as Agent 47 has got Shiva in the corner and a big right hand.
Oh, just punched him right in the face.
And could you imagine if Agent 47 was able to pin a CIW champion in this matchup and win this match? Oh, he went for it, but not even a 1 count because he's not legal.
Yeah. Who's legal?
That would be Wario. That would be the man who just got a neck breaker. And that's what I mean about Shiva or Agent 47 getting a little too single-minded in this matchup.
Yeah, you got to focus, bro.
And now into Korra. Now a nice counter there. He's already still trying to go after Shiva.
Dude, 47, you need to focus on the legal man in the match, bro.
He does. And what's he going to do here? Oh, he's got him in the corner. Might be going for another one of those big right hands. Oh, and got it.
Got him right in the temple.
And now slowly making his way to the corner. And Luigi's in! Luigi's been tagged in!
Luigi is tagged in.
And can Luigi be the difference maker? And immediately throwing his body weight right into the big fat gut of Wario.
Oh, but a thumb right to the eye.
And an immediate way to silence that momentum. But Luigi, he's fighting hard. DDT.
Big DDT spiked him. I'd go for the cover off of that.
And props to our medical team that I didn't know he had to give him tape for his ribs. As now a front face lock.
Oh dear God. Oh no, everyone's in the ring now.
A front face lock and the entire Nubu crew converged.
Yeah.
And it is going to be very hard. Oh, this can't be good. This can't be good. Oh, what a chop.
Oh.
What a thunderous chop in the corner.
I felt that.
Yeah, me too. I heard it and I felt it. And a double team to Luigi as Agent 47 just trying to keep Wario at bay.
Just go.
And a Riddick clutch. A Riddick clutch.
No, not on the busted up midsection of Luigi.
And it's not going to be a tap out because it's Shiva's legal.
Yeah. But that's still going to do a world of damage.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm sorry, Wario is legal. Shiva has not been tagged in. As it's just a little bit hard to keep track. And a leg attack. Take a drink or a scoop of ice cream.
I have a nice bottle of water, so I will do just that.
And now, and interfering with it, in the breaking up of the count, was Riddick. But somebody broke it up. I believe it was 47.
And oh no, a miscommunication right there.
Well, I thought that was gonna. I'm not sure how Riddick dodged that. That was like right in between.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure how
Luigi accidentally smacking Waluigi in the face. That was a complete accident.
Yeah, it got caught in the crossfire, and it's hard to tell when there's so many bodies flying around JOSHAGEDDON.
Yeah, and Riddick with a nice, well-placed elbow right to the taped-up ribs.
Yeah, and what condition can Luigi possibly be in prior to this match? Although he's had a little amount of time to recover. Luthez press.
Oh damn! And he's all over Wario right now.
Yeah, well, he knows. He knows he's only got... Oh, and a low blow.
Bro, seriously?
And on the wrong side of town.
Luigi is right now. This is bad news.
And did you see all three of them laughing? All three of them just that evil laugh. We've heard it so many times before.
Yeah.
And and what a trip from Luigi.
Just kicked his leg out of his leg.
Not having it from Shiva, who is now the legal man. As now Luigi,
you can see Luigi still.
Yeah, and look, he tried to go for something, but he gave out. His ribs gave out, or his lungs did.
This is not good.
As boy, Luigi, it's starting to affect him, JOSHAGEDDON.
Yeah. Oh, and now Shiva has him up.
And what could this? And another airplane spin.
No,
God,
it's gonna disorient him further.
I'm not even sure the TSA is getting paid enough for all these airplane spins. But now,
it's not in the budget.
Now Luigi being thrown into. Oh my God!
What a flying uppercut!
That was insane.
That was.
Oh no!
A bow and
arrow right to the ribs, and Waluigi smartly breaking it up instantly.
Yeah, immediately. It was like, yeah, he's not gonna be able to withstand that.
Yeah, and
but Riddick, again, just like wrenching on
vultures. They see the bandages. What a power slam from 47. But that like vultures, they are going right after the injured ribs of Luigi.
Man, that again, I can kind of see why they were hesitant to tag him in.
Yeah, well, and they held out as long as they could. Yeah. As that really was the long and short of it. But Waluigi's not looking good. 47's not looking good. Luigi's not looking good. Wario's starting to hold his head.
And Luigi just got pile drivered.
Yeah, I think exhaustion's starting to hit all of these guys now. Oh, and now a half Boston Crab. Again, that knee right on the neck. Man. That high angle half Boston Crab. And Riddick running interference. And I don't think he's got no choice.
Oh,
Luigi has no choice
right
but to tap out. But I mean, that high angle half Boston Crab, that was exacerbating in the worst way, the worst spot Luigi had. But he didn't have a shot. This is Paradox Brothers' fault that it ended up like this, as the Nubu crew gets a big 6-man tag victory ahead of Massacre, and hopefully Luigi will be stable enough for that tag team match. But Nubu crew stands tall, one way or another, yet again.
So it's disappointing to see, ladies and gentlemen, but Luigi tried his best.
He tried his best, and props to him for coming and still fighting with his partners, because they had more of a chance with him than they did without him. I have no doubt of that. But ultimately, the Nubu crew stands alone. Well, together, but alone at the top of this match. And now we move on to our main event. Jack 7 versus Bruce Lee, but we're not sure if the Bruce Lee you're seeing on this screen is the Bruce Lee we're going to see. because we saw Captain Planet pin Bruce Lee to help convert him using his DVD rehabilitation program and exercises. And Bruce Lee didn't change at the end of the match the way everybody else had. And we thought maybe he was too far gone. And maybe that is the case. We've seen him a lot on TAW. He's had a lot of overhaul in his life. And wait a damn minute. As Jack 7, who has declared himself, by the way, and we found this out at Riot Central 3, that Jack 7 has determined himself the leader of the Forgotten Fighters now that now that Sagat has gone off to get married and is now on his honeymoon. Jack 7 has now declared himself the unilateral leader of the now completely phrased as the Unforgettable. The Forgotten Fighters, they are no more. They are the Unforgettable, as Jack 7 here to put a whooping onto Bruce Lee. If Bruce Lee comes, in what way? But I'm not sure what form we've gonna see him. Is he gonna be in Liu Kang's bitch still? And if so, it's gonna be really hard to root for anybody in this matchup. Is he even here?
Yeah,
as Bruce,
what are we about to see
It's
here?
Bruce! That looks kind of normal.
Yeah.
As Bruce Lee making his way down here, it must have worked. It took a long time. It took losing championship gold, but it looks like Bruce Lee might just have finally come around.
Captain Planet's DDP adjacent yoga thing, conversion thing had, I guess, a delayed effect.
Yeah, I guess it just took a long time to take hold. Well, you know, that's the way it happens sometimes. You go the first time and it doesn't work. You got to keep at it. You got to stick to it. So there's been 3 months of contemplation for Bruce Lee, and it looks like when he's booked in a match against a man like Jack 7, he made a choice. And that choice was to be fucking ripped. Holy shit.
I was about to say, oh my God. He is... What
you know what?
hell?
I'm here for it. And Jack 7 is so impressed he had to leave the ring. What is this?
Okay.
Both of them egging Bruce Lee on. Oh, this is why.
Yeah.
They lured Bruce Lee in immediately, and you know the history between Bruce and Johnny.
Absolutely.
As Johnny is still currently taint-sucking for the leadership pool in this particular faction of the Unforgettable. Big boot, and Bruce Lee is at a disadvantage already. And now, come on. This is just rude.
Just mocking Bruce Lee.
Yeah, come on. This is just unfair. As Johnny Cage shouldn't even be here, first of all. Why he's even in this at the corner of Jack 7 is bad enough. And Owen, oh, what a chop.
Ow. I heard that one.
Yeah, as Jack 7 just immediately in control of this matchup, and there's a huge size and weight advantage here for Jack 7. Is there any way Bruce Lee can win this match, given the odds? The former CIW, 2-time CIW champion.
I lost count of how many abs he has now, so maybe how ripped he is. He's clubbing Jack 7 right now.
Well, and he sure is.
But his attention is somewhat diverted. He kind of reached for Johnny Cage for a second there.
Well, and if you remember that Johnny Cage and Bruce Lee, the former martial artists, you know, they were a tag team for a time, and then when Bruce Lee was champion, Johnny asked for a match and hanging him up on the ropes.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Johnny. Just to give the advantage back to Jack 7, and now a big backbreaker.
Oh, man.
Here in our main event of Saturday Night Hype, as Bruce Lee has returned after a 3-month hiatus, as I'm sure Josh again will be familiar with those for quite soon.
Yes, indeed.
But a headlock takeover. Now, what a float over DDT from Bruce.
Nicely done.
Well, and Johnny, leave Will alone.
Leave Will. He already got popped a couple times in the previous match by accident.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Johnny is going to be a constant thorn in the side. I was starting to say in 2020, when Bruce was champion, Johnny asked Bruce for a match. They went to a draw, and Johnny has never really been able to get over it. And there was a time when Bruce was very bitter and doing unspeakably bad things in CIW, where Johnny was fighting to get his friend back, and then Johnny sold his soul, and now here's Bruce fighting for his redemption.
He's gotten his soul back,
and finally has figured his own shit out. And then there's Jack 7,
who's just a dick,
and who is
an all-around dick,
and who is insanely furious at what happened at Riot Central 3. given him winning and then subsequently losing the XTW Championship to Tomura. And oh, what a clothesline from Bruce.
Of all the people to be champion for about 4 minutes, I don't think anyone could take it worse than Jack.
Oh, yeah. And hey, I'm not complaining. I thought it was hilarious, but that's just me. but that's just me. I have a history.
Considering everything that's gone down between you two, I can't say that I blame you.
And did you see how much Jack just walked around with Bruce before that fall-away slam to the outside? God. And now Johnny, like a rabid dog, getting
He literally threw him right to Johnny Cage.
Yeah, he sure did. And Johnny Cage, oh, what a power slam.
Oh, man. But this is practically 2-on-1 handicap.
Yeah, and notice that Jack 7 is just watching on. And now, again, why do this?
Guys.
Just making a mockery out of Bruce Lee. And that's because Jack 7 does not take Bruce seriously.
No, he does
Clearly doesn't take Bruce seriously. But I have noticed that Bruce has not been doing any moves that lift, knowing that there is a disadvantage in the weight capacity that Bruce has. And stopping Bruce is Johnny from slamming him into the steel steps, which I always enjoy.
Yeah.
But, not this.
No, here we go.
The boot carousel, which Jack 7 claims he invented.
No, you did not.
Yeah, like hell you did.
Sagat.
Like hell you did. Sagat was big booting people a long time ago. And Bruce Lee now is having a hard time deciding who to fight, especially when Johnny is doing shit like that.
Bro, come on, dude.
And Bruce Lee's return here, I'm happy to see this form of Bruce, but I'm really getting sick of seeing Bruce getting just manipulated, although part of me thinks that he's earned a little bit of this. But,
yeah,
you know,
you're not wrong.
I'm happy you're rehabilitated, Bruce, but you know, repentance takes a long time. But he's trying here tonight. I mean, the fact that he came in and is standing toe-to-toe with Jack 7 fearlessly, despite Johnny attempting to trip him up at every turn, and now tried to lift Jack up into the corner.
That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
And he might be ripped, but Jack is just too big. And a clothesline down. And again, and look at how proud Jack is. Just taunting over the prone body. And a big boot, and now he's busted open.
No.
Oh, and here we go. Here we go.
Shit. Oh, shit.
And now 4 big boots in a row as Jack 7 has sensed blood in the water.
Or at least in the ring.
Yeah, that's for sure. And a clothesline down. And Johnny's celebrating like he's accomplished something. And a big boot again.
Oh, enough.
As this is not the return I wanted for Bruce Lee.
No, not at all.
Even though he has been a gigantic dick in the past, this is not the way I wanted one of CIW's best to be treated when he came back. And a right hand.
Oh, man.
As Jack 7 just pouring shots into the open wound of Bruce Lee. And another chop.
Bruce tried to avoid that boot, but it caught him in the side of the head.
And that was almost the worst shot to be hit on.
Yeah.
You know, as Bruce just trying anything. But he's basically in a handicap match here with Johnny Cage looming on the outside. Boot. And more big boots and just more strikes.
Bro, there is blood everywhere.
I know, and the Bruce Lee with a right hand trying to get back into this match somehow.
He's still in this thing.
Any way possible. And now contorting the head of Jack 7. And is that going to be enough? And tripping the legs again. Son of a bitch.
That.
Johnny. And at what point does Will Sasso say enough? And eject Johnny from ringside. We've seen him do it before. As now at that double chicken wing.
Man, he stretched him out a little bit there.
Yeah, he sure did. And Bruce is just looking awful. And now just more right hands.
Oh.
As Jack 7 has that big Megaton drop that we have not seen yet.
Yeah.
And Bruce just needs to get
a glimpse about him here.
Anything going, but there's blood pouring in his face. Moodalock That's a good start.
That's impressive.
Well, it's impressive considering the blood has got to be pouring down the face. Johnny!
And, bro, come on!
For fuck's sake, stop!
No, stop, enough!
I don't scream on this program like this. Enough, Johnny!
It's bad enough getting involved with one of the wrestlers in this match, but the referee took, oh, what a knee.
Yeah, and
again.
Not that Sasso saw it. As Bruce Lee trying to get momentum going and Johnny making sure the official can't even be there to watch Bruce Lee succeed.
Johnny, enough.
And now a guillotine.
A guillotine and a guillotine. But again, like, the referee can't do anything about it.
Yeah, because now, at what point is Will Sasso going to have his bell rung? And remember, you can only attack the ref 5 times before disqualification's made. And I'm sure that Johnny would love to ruin Bruce Lee's time here. Johnny, get out of the motherfucking ring!
Bro, are you serious?
Just to distract Bruce. He didn't hit anybody. And now, and Jack's celebrating. Backslide! Backslide! One,
come on, do
two,
it. Come on, one.
Three, only 2.
Oh, son of a
As
bitch.
Bruce Lee almost stole it right there. And Johnny, put the chair down.
Johnny,
put the chair down. Bruce Lee is starting to build momentum here against Jack 7. And, a nice counter there. Running into the ropes is Jack.
Almost got a massive upset with that backslide.
Stop it!
Oh, come on!
Why? And a chop to the Will Sasso.
Will Sasso.
And Bruce has had enough of Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help Will Sasso's chest, that huge handprint he has on his chest now, you gotta like, you gotta comment, you gotta subscribe, and all that stuff. What a punch to the dick
Save a referee, did it again.
And now
Johnny with a chair shot.
Oh, right to the bloody face.
Bruce just got right up
from referee today.
And Bruce just got right up. And got right up again, and now good. What a dodge! Oh, come on, Johnny!
Oh, and a DQ.
Johnny causes a disqualification because he was terrified. I'm not sure if he saw Sasso was up. Oh, and now Johnny and Bruce are brawling on the ramp.
A low blow.
And folks, we're gonna keep this going as much as we can, as Johnny must have been terrified that Bruce was building momentum after just standing up from that chair shot. And now these two brawling on the ramp. Jack 7 relishing in the ring, and a neck breaker.
Ooh, nicely done. Right on the shoulder.
But what condition is Bruce in as these two former friends, bitter rivals? I mean, the history with them is so deep, JOSHAGEDDON.
Agreed.
And now just again, we have this Jack 7,
who
has declared himself the leader of the unforgettable and is trying his damnedest. And remember when, far back. Wait a second! Simon Belmont!
Oh shit!
Simon Belmont! Simon Belmont, where the hell did Simon come from? Punch to the dick!
He probably jumped the barricade.
And I think that Bruce and Johnny are heading into the bar area here, and I wonder if we can get our camera folks to get a camera on both shots here. I want to see if we can capture both of these brawls, as now we got Belmont and Jack 7 in the ring. Johnny Cage and Bruce Lee are brawling on the outside somewhere. Oh, and here they are. Here they are. And now it's back and forth. It's back and forth. And now a power bomb. A power bomb to Bruce. As Bruce and Johnny here in the bar area, we've still got Belmont and Jack 7 out here in the ring, and slam into the statue of Michael Corleone. This is
brutal.
This is brutality in as many ways as possible. We saw on the March 7th Saturday Night Hype when Simon Belmont fought Brandon Ulrich how much Jack 7 messed with him and a low blow.
Bro, really?
And then now here we go. There we go. Now we've got a camera on both angles. Thank you for our production team for getting them both going. Oh, and that steel chair that Jack has.
He's got that chair.
That chair's still out. And folks, we're going to try and toggle back and forth and keep track of both of these brawls before our show goes off the air. As now,
we're running low on time here.
Yeah, I know, but we want to try and follow this as best we can. As Bruce Lee came back, is in the throngs of it, and now just slamming the head.
Oh no!
And the bar area, chair shots to Belmont.
Oh!
I think Bruce Lee countered the bar shot into one of his own. As we have got two major brawls going on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
what a power bomb!
It is chaos out here. A big power bomb from Jack. Now back in and just slamming him into the bar.
Oh my! Oh wow! Jeez!
Like 4 times.
And over again.
And a DDT. And now Jack's face being slammed into the steel steps here.
Dear God, this is absolute chaos.
This is mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. This is Saturday Night Hype, and I'm getting word from Michael Corleone that there is a strong chance, once the council has a chance to review it, that the pairs you see will be in matches and also through neon lights, but they will be in matches and on Massacre, as this has just gotten so out of hand so fast. As that big poster just slammed onto Bruce Lee's skull. Bruce and Johnny in the bar.
Like he did not like that at all.
As Bruce and Jack out here right by our table. And folks, as we said, we had Abizzle send an email out not too long ago. Oh, wait a second. Bruce Lee. I think Bruce Lee just hit a major, I think he might have hit the game of death there.
I think so as well.
As now, Jim, we've got, what is going on here? Oh, what a fall-away slam onto the steel steps.
Oh, man, on the bottom, like, step as well. That was nasty.
He went down every step on the way down. Hey, Simon. God, I hope Abizzle sent that email.
No.
Our production cannot handle.
Bad Simon.
Our production cannot handle that kick to the dick from Belmont.
Oh, wow.
All of our production is under this table. Dante did not understand this last week. I really hope Abizzle sent that second email out. I know he's been busy. I'm really hoping that second email went out. And now Bruce kicking Johnny in the dick.
So much dick kickery in this match.
Well, there's been a lot of dickery in this match. Jack, get Simon off our table. Get Simon off our table. We're going to lose both these feeds if this table gets broken. Shoulder tackle, thank God. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
A shoulder tackle. Oh, wait a second. Bruce. Well, this is going to be bad. Bruce, take it easy. I know it's been a while. That still has C4 in it.
Oh no!
The exploding pinball machine, and that now our feed has cut from that, as I believe the security converging on the scene, as someone's head has been exploded in the back. As Johnny and Bruce now getting broken up. Oh, Jack, come on, man! I hope you sent that email. Oh no, not a Megaton drop! Look out, JOSHAGEDDON!